Now get you some horrific details of the big story this hour. Yet another alleged conversion row. A Muslim youth has been booked under Anti-Conversion Act and POCSO for allegedly luring a 13-year-old Hindu girl in Karnataka. The Muslim youth is accused of blackmailing, sexually assaulting and taking even nude pictures of the girl and then promising to marry her if she converted to Islam. The incident happened in Karnataka's Mandya. The girl's father in his FIR has alleged that the accused asked the daughter to drug the family. He even forced her to share nude pictures and talk on WhatsApp calls. In fact, on November 11th, the accused allegedly visited the girl's house and even assaulted her. The man reportedly even threatened the girl and the family if she spoke the truth.
ಓಪೋ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಮೊಬೈಲನ್ನು ಈ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೊಡಿಸಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ ಆಗಿಂದಾಗಿ ಅವನ ಸಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾಲ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಜೊತೆ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ಹೆದರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಖಾಸಗಿ ಅಂಗಗಳನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸೋಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಅವನು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅವನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವನು ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದಿನಾಂಕ 10ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾತ್ರೆಯನ್ನು ಪುಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ತಂದು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೀನು ಬೆರೆಸಿ ಆ ಅಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ನಂತರ ನಾನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೆದರಿಸ್ತಾ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಫಿರ್ಯಾದಿ ತನ್ನ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ದಾಖಲಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕನುಗುಣವಾಗಿ ಆ ದಿನ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಅವನು ಒಂದು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ತಂದುಕೊಟ್ಟ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸಾಂಬಾರಿಗೆ ಬೆರೆಸಿದೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಸಾಂಬಾರಿಗೆ ಬೆರೆಸಿದ್ಲು. ನಂತರ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 12:30 ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರೋಪಿ ಫಿರ್ಯಾದಿಯ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದು ಆ ಫಿರ್ಯಾದಿ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋದಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಮ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯನ್ನು ಉಸ್ಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಅತ್ಯಾಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಈ ಏನು ತನ್ನ ಧರ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮತಾಂತರಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಏನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಮೂದಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
Let's get you more reactions coming in. Father of the accused has claimed that this is a conspiracy, saying the girl's father was a friend. Why would my son go after her? The father completely denying the allegations that have been leveled against the accused.
और इसके पीछे राजनीति का हाथ है. राजनीति ये बीजेपी, बजरंग दल, आरएसएस जो भी है संगठन, ये टारगेट बना दिया है हमारी कौम के लिए. और इतना जो कुछ भी होकर भी अपनी लड़की के पीछे की उसकी जिंदगी का उन्हें उसका बाप करने वाला हमारे साथ तो दोस्ती था. वो आको हमारे को ऐसा हुए को बोल को ये कर रहा था तो ये क्या भी नहीं था ये एक. और हमारे बेटे के पीछे इतनी कार्रवाई हुई सो मेरे को कुछ भी मालूम नहीं है. तो है ना पूरा बोगस है ये. क्या कि उनका एक बहुत बड़ा चाल है, उसका बहुत बड़ा मसला है. ये इतना सब टार्चर देने का लायक का लड़का नहीं है. वो उतना सब लायक करने का रहता तो शादीशुदा लड़का कोई तो भी छोटी बच्ची के लिए कर सकता क्या? नहीं कर सकता. इसके पीछे बहुत बड़ी चाल है. इसके पीछे जो भी वो चल रहा है उसका बाबा जिम्मेदार है. अब उसकी माँ बाप क्या कर रही? अपनी बहन को बच्ची के लिए कौन रक्षा करना सो? माँ बाप इसना रक्षा करना सो. उसे इसके घर में जाके रेप किया को बोल रहा ना. जब ये लोग क्या करते थे?
Well, the police officials have confirmed a forced conversion case, but a Congress MLA from the state continues to remain in denial, claiming that the BJP is raising the issue of forced conversion for vote bank politics. The BJP has now hit back at the Congress party.
See, anybody who is troubling women in this manner is a criminal. A criminal has no religion. He might be Hindu, he might be Muslim or any other community. So how can a criminal be a be a medium to convert somebody? He himself is a criminal which he doesn't believe in his own religion. If he has done so, I don't know, let the police come out with the investigation. So society cannot be dancing to the tunes of right wing or any other wing. We should be pragmatic.
See, love jihad, first time the question was taken up by the Christian missionaries in Kerala, saying that Christian women are being converted to Islam by Muslims, by luring them, by changing names, by duress, and then being sent to Syria to work for ISI and other organizations. And I'm hopeful the Home Minister and the Prime Minister of the country will look into it and see if we can get love jihad as a law against love jihad.
Remember, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma and the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan have talked tough on the issue of forced conversion and have called for stricter laws.
पुलिस ने इसको पूछा, भाई आप खाली हिंदू लड़की क्यों लाते हैं? बोला नहीं, हिंदू भावुक होता है। हिंदू का साथ बातचीत करके हिंदू लड़की का साथ बातचीत करने में भावुक हो जाता है, दे आर इमोशनल। आज देश को लव जिहाद का खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कानून का जरूरत है।
ये लव जिहाद टाइप के मामले कौन रोकेगा? इस तरह की हरकतें होती है तो कानून भी अपन ने बनाया है, कोई धर्मांतरण नहीं होगा मध्य प्रदेश की धरती पर। जहां गड़बड़ हो खबर करो, एक्शन लेंगे अपन। ये कई तरह की जवाबदारियां आती हैं, भटकाए ना, बहकाए ना, गलत दिशा में यूथ ना जाए।
Meanwhile, even as the right wing calls for strict law and action, a plea has now been filed in the top court on behalf of social activist Isa Sethalwad NGO, challenging state laws on religious conversion. The top court has agreed to hear the pleas, which challenge the constitutional validity of the Uttar Pradesh Prohibition of Unlawful Conversion of Religion Ordinance 2020 and the Uttarakhand law on conversion as well. Let's open this up. Guests joining us this evening, because this is a contentious issue that has been spoken of time and again. Ashok KM Gowda, spokesperson of the BJP, Mithoon Vijay Kumar, political analyst, as well as Ahmed, ayaz, lawyer, joining us on the broadcast. First up, let me bring in Mr. Ashok. Time and again, the BJP is accused of bringing in a forced conversion bogey. How do you respond to that?
See, let's understand, we are not bringing or we are not cooking up anything. What is the fact we are just saying? See, if you read across certain hidayats in Islam, what does it say? To marry somebody who is a Muslim, you have to convert. In Muslim, it is a marriage is a contractual act. And courts have given verdict that the children born to the people, if they are not converted, it's an illegitimate child, and only the child has a right. The wife will not have a right. Kerala High Court has given the order. Maharashtra High Court, there are 9 High Court orders in this country that this has happened. So we are not saying anything. The fact remains that the people think that unless and until they come out and say that we will amend the IDAS, we are not saying anything else. We are saying for this country, the constitution is important, not the IDAS. You follow Quran, we don't have an issue.
Okay.
Certain IDAS say very particularly that anybody who marries a Muslim man or a woman should convert. This is the real problem. We are just saying the fact which we have read according to certain IDAS.
Okay, Ahmed Ayaz, this is what the religious texts say, and this has been happening. So the BJP is not bringing up the issue. This is existing. There's no point denying it. The BJP is only bringing up issues that the people are facing.
It shows that such a marriage or such a, what you call it, affair has taken place for the first time in the country. There are many cases like where a Muslim girl must have married a Hindu boy or a Hindu girl must have married a Muslim boy. There are not many cases which have happened in the past also. And why has this collide up today in such a magnitude that even the Chief Minister of the Chief Minister saw speaking about just now? I perhaps feel, in one word I can say, I think it is nothing but to criticize it for the elections which are around. Otherwise, there is nothing beyond it. That the father of the boy has said that the father of the girl is very friendly to him, and that to the boy is married. I thought this may be a love affair between the two, and these things do happen, and it could be anybody. For marrying a Muslim boy, there are certain formalities, that's okay. But it's not that people, go by the formalities. There are people who must have married as it is. We have seen the cases, non-Muslim girl marrying a Muslim boy, and the Muslim boy goes by his own way, and so far as their religious customs are concerned, and the Hindu girl goes in their own way. I mean, this is not a big issue. I don't know why should people, get into all these things. There are not many things we could be talking about. I think they should leave this bloody politics on these issues. Leave it to the individuals to see.
Okay, vote bank politics, or is the BJP deciding who we should marry, what we should eat, what we should do? Mr. Mithoon Vijay Kumar, these are the claims and the counter-claims that have been made, that there is no forced conversion, but the BJP saying that this is the ground reality. There's no point denying it.
See, plenty of cases of love jihad have come up. So saying that, it's a BJP strategy or BJP's agenda is false. See, love jihad is a product of a radical ideology, and it uses, emotions to trap humans. And, how can such an abstract form of terror be proven by anyone? That's the biggest challenge here, because unlike other forced conversions, in love jihad, the love factor is involved. And this love jihad is not an issue confined to India or an agenda of BJP. It's a global issue. In Myanmar, the Buddhist movement against Islamic terror identifies love jihad as a threat to their nation. There are various organizations in the West that say that love jihad is an issue for their country. See, establishing love jihad is difficult because, unlike other forced conversions using threats or any kind of blackmailing, in love jihad, love is used as a weapon. Hindu girls are made to believe that the individual is in love with them, and it's only at a later stage that they realize the real trap. Now look at the case of Nimisha Fatima, Merin Jacob, then Sonia Sebastian. We have plenty of such names. These girls were trapped in the name of love, and they were made to join ISIS. Even today, these girls have never expressed any regret or disassociation from the radical Islamic ideology, because that's the power of the conversion that happened. It is because the love factor was involved in this.
But has it been proven in court even once?
The problem, that therein lies the problem, because this can't be proven in the court of law. It's so abstract that the elements associated with it, the radical ideologies associated with it cannot be. It's difficult to prove. But we have plenty of such cases. We have plenty of such cases where radicalized.
Mr. Ahmed, ayaz, how do you respond to that? There are plenty of cases, but it can't be proven in court. In fact, a case from Kerala had also gone to the Supreme Court, and it was rejected completely.
I'm just saying that there are plenty of cases where radicalized individuals are involved, and that has come out, and still we are not acknowledging love jihad.
It's this is a mindset. Otherwise, do you think that only Muslim boy, non-Muslim girls marry only Muslim boys?
See, he's trying to confuse interfaith relationships and love jihad. No, don't confuse interfaith relationships and love jihad. Love jihad is different. Interfaith relationship is different. I'm talking about love jihad because there is a radicalized element in that relationship. The radicalized element in the relationship is what makes it love jihad. And we have plenty such cases across India, across Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, everywhere.
The point is, your whole politics is based on all this. You may call it anything to your convenience. But fact is, it is not for the first time that a Hindu boy is marrying to a Muslim girl or a Muslim boy is marrying to a Hindu girl. It has been happening since long. And it is not in a planned way, as you say, that it is a radicalization. No. It is purely no. Let me tell you, no Muslim parent will want his son to marry a non-Muslim girl. And likewise, no non-Muslim parent will like
so what is, what can be done about it? It can't be proven in court. Can the laws really stop it? Mr. Ashok, can you come in here? Are interfaith marriages or interfaith relationships being passed off as forced conversion without reason? And if it cannot be proven in court, what about the laws? Do they really work, or do they end up really harassing people?
See, the point is very clear. Where is the radicalization happening? It's not about the law. It's about how do we believe the religion and how do we practice the religion. See, here very clearly the father is one and the father is saying, the boy's father, Yusuf's father, his name is Fayaz Pasha, is saying that the friend, the girl's father is his friend, and at the same time he is saying that they should take care of the girl, and he's agreeing that the boy has used the girl, and he's a married man. How can a married man go on 13 years girl she is? How can he fall for a 13 years girl and utilize the 13 years girl? The pure crime, and we know most of the cases. In each, there are 42 sub-register offices in Bangalore and 42 sub-register offices. Each sub-register every month is getting around 15 to 25 special marriages are registered. There is a Muslim girl or a Muslim man, and vice versa is happening. Why? And most of them, when surveyed, I personally have surveyed with my sub-register friends, and they have said that most of them are love jihad cases. and post that many of them 2-3 years
Mr. Ayaz,
later,
is
you
a
go to
larger
police
plot
station,
playing out in
they
the country,
divert
and by
or
calling
they
it just a
separate.
criminal case and nothing more, are you dismissing this larger plot that seems to be at play?
See, first of all, there is no, radicalization or try to see that the Muslim boy marries a Hindu girl just to see that she is converted. Absolutely not. Then let me ask them. There are two ministers in BJP. They have been leaders and ministers also. They too have married a non-Muslim girl. What do you call that? What do you call that? Shahnawaz has not married a non-Muslim girl, and then the other Muslim minister has not called him a non-Muslim girl. Do you call it a love jihad? Say there also
Okay.
it's a love jihad.
Okay,
So it is
let's talk about the laws that are currently in place. We spoke about how the Supreme Court dismissed it, but talking about the laws, let's talk about the ordinance in Karnataka. It says that if any interfaith relationship or relationship turns into a marriage, if a marriage has to take place, it has to be registered in the DC office, the names to be displayed in the offices. These are some of the rules that have been mentioned in the anti-conversion law as an ordinance in Karnataka. It says that these details should be put up at the DC's office. Do you think that this invites, Mr. Mithoon, at a time when there is mob justice in several places, especially coastal Karnataka, that is being reported, rules like this only end up emboldening the fringe elements?
See, these rules are only meant for, anti-conversion, to stop these. It's more like an anti-conversion law where that deals with forced conversions. But love jihad is much beyond that, and it cannot be dealt simply by, making some ordinances like this. Yes, it's a very serious issue, right? Hindu girls are being targeted on a daily basis, and conversions are happening in this country. So why shouldn't there be a law? And why do you have to, equate it with mob justice? That's not the case. See, the gentleman who was saying that there is no love jihad, how would he justify the cases of women who were converted into Islam and made to join ISIS? There are plenty of such cases, right? And how can you deny the love jihad factor in that? These women were trapped in the name of love. They were converted to Islam, and they have been made to join ISIS, and they were acting against our country. So in such cases, how can we say there is no love jihad? Love jihad is very much evident. There are plenty of such cases being reported. The only thing we have to wait for is a law to be formulated, and this love jihad or such, such conversions to be defined clearly, and how to, act against it.
Mr. Ayaz, very quickly, please respond to that, and not just the Hindu-Muslim angle that you're talking about, but it's also Christian priests from Kerala who have been speaking of the forced conversions.
You see, anti-conversion laws are already there. That's no jihad. That's already there. That's in place. So wherever any such conversion takes place, it is against the law and action that they take. But then, so far as the other point is concerned, that the non-Muslim girls are...
Okay, so let the law take its course in such cases. Anti-conversion laws have been brought in. It's been challenged in the Supreme Court as of now. Interesting to see what would happen next. So thanking our guests for joining us. On that note, slipping into a quick break here. Be right back.